everybody. Welcome to the Messy Cook by Dale. It's been a hot minute since we've been with you, but we're back and we are going to be ready to share more recipes with you. Thanks so much for joining me today. All right, so we are starting this whole new business with a new series. It's called If You Know What's Good for You. And it's really about immune boosting recipes and ideas. You know, we spent the last year or 2.5 years stuck in our homes, social distancing, wearing masks, and now that things have opened up, we're out and about. But we still have to be careful. So we want to eat foods that are really good for the immune system. Now, this is what works for Dan and I. I am not a nutritionist, nor do I claim to be. This is the research that I've done for Dan and I, and this is what works for us. So I suggest that before you try any of these foods, you check for yourself and see what's good for you. Now, the first of the series is going to be our pantry, and what we have in the pantry or the fridge or the freezer that I keep on hand. And of course, I wait till things go on sale because, you know, inflation. So when things go on sale, I'll buy more and I will freeze it or I'll store it somehow. So we're going to start with fruits. Dan, if you want to pan over all of this first, check out all of our foods here. And then, and Dan's behind the camera, of course, as usual. So we're sort of making our way through this again. All right, so we're going to start with fruits. So, of course, berries, we know that berries are really good for us, either frozen, which I like to get when berries are not in season. Freezing, the frozen ones are just as good. These are organic, they come frozen, and I just grab them as I need them. And of course, if you can always have your fresh ones if that's the case as well. Berries are loaded with vitamin C and anti-inflammatory and oxidants, so they're really good for you. Now, when we bake with these, we'll throw them on yogurt, take them as a snack or whatever, really good for you. Next is citrus. Now, citrus fruits are high in vitamin C, as we all know. But it's thought, they say, that it can increase the production of white blood cells, which are key to fighting infections. So I keep lemons, I keep oranges on hand as much as I can. When they go on sale, I'll buy several. Of course, we use this in our juices. The same with the berries. We juice with them. We also will make smoothies with them, and sometimes just hot water and a lemon, which is really nice. And the oranges, of course, we know oranges. So next we will have apples. Of course, apples, we know an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, very high in vitamin C, and the vitamin C is a soluble fiber which strengthens the immune system. So apples, as we all know, is really good for us. Okay. Next, kiwi. Now, when kiwis go on sale, I buy. They don't go on sale very often, but I buy. But you can always opt them out for other things. They have folate, they have potassium, vitamin K and C, and of course, we know that vitamin C boosts the white blood cells to fight infections, so that's really good for you too. Next, we have bananas, potassium and B6. Very good to help boost that immune system and have it functioning properly. Okay, next, tomatoes, or canned tomatoes even. Tomatoes are, and when tomatoes are not in season, then you can use canned ones. If they are, you buy a whole bunch and you can can them yourself if you want. We've done that before. But this is a really good quality tomato. Tomatoes, canned or regular, they say that they can prevent prostate and breast cancer. So they claim that. It hasn't been proven yet. Okay, next, big superfood, EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. We all know how good this is for you. It ramps up your total immune system. So cook with that a lot. We try to use that almost in every recipe we have. Next is honey. I use organic honey. It has powerful immune boosting antioxidants. There's early evidence that indicates it might help blood sugar and cholesterol. So if they say maybe, then that's good enough for me. And you know, I will put this in our fruit smoothies. I will put it on ice cream. We'll put it on, and that's another thing. Don't think that Dan and I don't eat our junk food. We still like our hamburgers and our potato chips and our cookies and our chocolate and whatever, but we try to supplement the rest of our meals with good meals so that we don't feel so guilty. Okay, so that's the honey. Now we go on to, these are spices and herbs. Now, we'll start with turmeric. No, we'll start with the oregano. Oregano, believe it or not, it's high in vitamin A, C, E, and K, and they're all good for your immune system. Has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial and antifungal effects. You'll have to look up how to pronounce those things. That's oregano. Anyway, it's really good. I use oregano a lot, obviously in Italian cooking and other kinds of cooking too. This is cinnamon. Cinnamon I use in baking, and I also put this in our smoothies and in our juices. Antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal properties. Really good for you. I try to use that as much as possible. Next is turmeric. Now, turmeric is distinct. It has a very distinctive color, and you get anything on your hands, it'll stain your hands or your clothes. Believe me, it's happened, right, Dan? It's happened. So you want to be careful with that. But it can decrease exercise-induced muscle damage, which is really interesting, and it has promise that it can boost your immune system. So promise is good enough for me, and we put it in all of our. I cook with it. I also, like I said, put it in our smoothies and our juices. Next is oats, rolled oats. I make porridge. We love our porridge. And what I will do with the porridge is I will put some honey on it. I'll put some nuts and seeds. I'll put some yogurt, and it's wonderful. And we eat that a lot, even in the summertime. Very good for you. It's a high source of prebiotic fiber. So good for you. And it's known to reduce cholesterol as well. Okay, nuts and seeds. Now, these can get a little expensive. But so you buy them as you need them, but I try to have these in the house because they do really last forever. I will freeze some of them because they will stay longer. But here we have almonds. These are non-salted, plain, unblanched. These are almonds. These are pecans, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and cashews. And chia seeds. Now these are really high in vitamin C, vitamin E, and zinc. And zinc is really important to boost the immune system and helps with bacteria and viruses. So we use this a lot. And of course you do bake with this, and you can do it all kinds of things. All right, next are beans. We have here lentils, chickpeas, and these are cannellini beans. Any kind of beans, especially if you are a vegan or if you are a vegetarian, high source of protein, really good for you. I use these a lot in salads. I will use it in some of my cooking, like Indian cooking or whatever. Use these a lot. These have zinc, again, really good for the immune system, and vitamin B. So have those on hand. They really last just about forever. And sometimes they go on sale. You don't have to buy the name brands. You can buy the store brand or whatever, of course. Yogurt. I buy the probiotic plain yogurt. We use this a lot in, again, our smoothies. I will cook with this. I will make salad dressings with this. I bake with it, whatever. It is a good source of vitamin D, which helps regulate the immune system and is thought to boost our body's natural defenses against diseases. So probiotic or just regular yogurt would be fine too. All right, so another superfood, garlic. We all know how good garlic is for us and how wonderful it tastes. They say it may slow down the hardening of arteries. God knows we need that. Slow down the hardening of arteries and may even regulate blood pressure. Heavy concentrations of sulfur, which contains compounds to promote healthy immune systems. So garlic, as we all know, is really good for us. Next is ginger. I buy this in bulk. I never bought so much ginger in my life than I have in the last few months. We put this in our smoothies and our juices, and I cook a lot with this. This decreases inflammation, so it's very good for you. All right, next, red bell peppers. You are not going to believe this, but this one red bell pepper has more vitamin C than an orange. It's incredible when I found that out. So of course it is very high in vitamin C, beta carotene, and good for the eyes and skin, of course. You know, beta carotene is like that. Very good. Okay, next, carrots. Beta carotene, we know that because you don't see rabbits that wear glasses. So very good for you. And it has vitamin C, of course. Okay, celery. We use this again. All of this stuff we put in our juices and cook with it and whatever. Try to do that as much as possible. Celery, high in vitamin C, beta-carotene, and antioxidant. All right, getting there. Cucumbers I don't have on the table, but they contain several antioxidants, including vitamins A, C, and K. And they have anti-inflammatory properties. So cucumbers are good for you too. Anything green, really. And we're going to talk the leafy green vegetables. We have kale. We have spinach. You can have lettuce, beet greens, whatever greens you have, leafy greens. Extremely good for you. A lot of vitamin C. It's packed with numerous antioxidants and beta-carotene. So again, really good for you. Broccoli, the superfood. I'm telling you, on your plate, no matter what you have on your plate, if you have broccoli, it's the most beneficial to your health, broccoli. It's packed with vitamin A, C, and E, as well as fiber and all kinds of other antioxidants. So it's good to have that. All right, we're getting there. Tofu. I freeze my tofu. So I buy it in bulk and I freeze it, and it comes out beautiful after. Tofu, again, is high in protein, so if you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you can substitute meat for this. It's high in amino acids and zinc. Very, very good for you. Poultry, chicken, if you're not a vegan or a vegetarian, it's vitamin B6. And the stock of chicken is very helpful for your gut and your immunity. So you make chicken soup. That's why chicken soup is so good for you when you have a cold. Okay, next, seafood. This is salmon. Any kind of seafood. It's rich in vitamin A, B, and D, omega-3, iron, phosphorus, iron, iodine, magnesium, and potassium. Another superfood. Very good for you. And that is it. That's what we have in our fridge and freezer. And this will get us through, and pantry. This will get us through most of the week. Sorry about the noise. Somebody's, hold on. They're cleaning the street. Okay, so that's it, everybody. I hope this is a great start. Again, do your own research. I'm not a nutritionist. This is just what works for Dan and I. The series is going to start off with our next video, which is going to be, well, it'll be a surprise. Tune in to see what it is. And we're going to be making something really good. And that's about it. So if you like what you saw, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I know a lot of you watch my videos, but you don't necessarily subscribe. Please do. I really appreciate it. And share. Let people know about my videos. I guess that's about it. So I'm going to see you next time. And forget the mess. See ya.